students. Now we are going to dissect the transversus abdominis, the third muscle of the anterior abdominal wall. I have just shown you, just have a revision. This was the external oblique abdominis. It's a aponeurotic seat, and insertion is aponeurotic into the linea alba, which extend from gypoid process to the pubic symphysis. After its reflection of the external oblique, we have already dissected this internal oblique whose fibers are at right angle, and here I have just shown you the different origin and insertions of the internal oblique whose fibers are running upwards, okay, and medially. After detaching this internal oblique at various sites of its attachment, origin and insertion, now after that I am reflecting this internal oblique where it is fusing with the fibrous sheath here, and then I have just reflected the internal oblique so as to expose the transversus abdominis muscle. Now the transversus abdominis muscle, it is called transversus because the direction of the fibers of the transverse, they are exactly transverse, and these fibers, they also form an aponeurosis, or the tendon of insertion is an aponeurotic tendon which will also insert from gypoid process to that of the pubic symphysis onto the linea alba. Except the lowest fibers, they will form the conjoined tendon. So let us first see the origin of this transversus abdominis muscle. The transversus abdominis fiber, the lowest fibers, they take origin from this is the anterior superior iliac spine, and this is that inguinal ligament is here, okay, this is inguinal ligament, and if we reflect the inguinal ligament, I have cut the internal oblique muscle which was taking origin from the lateral 2/3 of the inguinal ligament. Now these are those cut fibers of the internal oblique, but here you can see the fibers, the transverse fibers here. See, this is of the transversus abdominis which lie deep too. So the first origin is from that of the lateral 1/3 of the inguinal ligament, from that rolled part, okay, upper surface of the inguinal ligament, these fibers, and these lowest fibers will go and fuse with the aponeurosis of this internal oblique. I have not dissected till end, okay. See, this is that conjoined tendon, aponeurotic seat of the transversus abdominis, which will go and fuse with that of the internal oblique here, deep down here. See this will come and fuse with this lowest part of the internal oblique aponeurosis, okay, and both will form that conjoined tendon, yeah, right. The second origin of this transversus abdominis is from the anterior 2/3 of the iliac crest. See, this is anterior superior iliac spine, and right up to the anterior 2/3 of the iliac crest from the inner lip, because the intermediate lip was giving origin to that of this internal oblique, and so the innermost lip of the iliac crest gives origin to the fibers, okay, the muscular attachment here, and the fibers are running transversely. Then this is also taking origin from that of the thoracolumbar fascia. See, all these fibers which are going here, okay, towards umbilicus and above, they are taking origin from the thoracolumbar fascia. Then some of the fibers, they are taking origin from the lower costal cartilages, at least 5 to 6 costal cartilages, but then they are taking origin from the under surface of these costal cartilages. So these are the costal cartilages, and fibers are coming from the under surface of the lower 5 or 6 costal cartilage, and then they are directly running transversely to the linea alba, to the gypoid process, of course, through the formation of the aponeurosis, and this aponeurosis will fuse with that of the aponeurosis of this internal oblique here, okay. See, this is going and fusing with that of the this is the external, this is the internal, and this is the transversus abdominis. Now supply will remain the same, except that it is supplied by the lower 6 intercostal, then L1 and L2, iliohypogastric, ilioinguinal, and L2 will also supply to this muscle, that is the transversus abdominis. See the direction of fibers, directly transverse. Here you are seeing the direction of fibers upwards and medially, and here in the external you are seeing the direction of fibers downwards and medially. Thus these are the three flat muscles. Sorry. These are the three flat muscles which are of the abdomen: external oblique, internal oblique, and this is the transversus abdominis muscles. I have cut the nerves as they were going between the layers of the muscles because it was necessary for the reflection of this muscle. Some of this now you can see here. See this now? Intercostal nerves you are seeing here. These are the intercostal stumps of the intercostal nerves are here, lying here. See this now? And they pierce and then they go to supply the as their anterior terminal branch. One or two nerves are seen here. You can see this now? Running between transversus and then between the internal and oblique, and then it will pierce internal oblique and then will run between external and internal oblique too. Then will pierce the rectus sheath, okay, which because this aponeurotic tendon they will form ultimately the rectus sheath, okay, which will enclose a vertical muscle called as the rectus abdominis muscle. Our next video will be on the rectus abdominis and rectus sheath muscle. Thank you very much for watching this video.